first cruise ship back. Super excited to try Virgin Voyages, and I'm going to show you around today. I've been on over 45 cruises, and I have done almost every line, and I'm going to give you my honest opinion on Virgin Voyages today. What I thought about it, who is it for, and what did I really enjoy the most, and why I would cruise again on Virgin Voyages. Like I said, this is my very first cruise back. My last cruise was on the Norwegian Encore inaugural. It was actually in the same building, so I was super nostalgic that is where my very first cruise is taking off again. This is me getting on board Virgin Voyages. I'm telling you, going up that ramp was just a moment I needed. Like, it was amazing. I'm going to show you different things a part of the ship, some of my opinions, and just some video footage. So just so you be aware, this is obviously, I had a balcony cabin. I felt that the bathroom was a bit small. However, it worked. I would probably go with an XL terrace next time, just to have a larger bathroom. But if you don't care, it was fine. Now, those water bottles right there, those carafes, I love that. That was my favorite thing in this room. They didn't nickel and dime you on Virgin Voyages. I've never had an experience where I just had free water the entire cruise, like sparkling or regular, and it was awesome. Now, I love that. The hammock, you cannot miss the hammock. You could sit on it, you could lay in it. It was super comfortable, and I did have them change my room into a couch one day. It's great to do it on a sea day. I wouldn't do it every day, to be honest with you. Now, this is Test Kitchen. I just have a little video footage of this. It was our first dinner and we loved it. This is some video footage of the wake as well. This was one of our first breakfasts that we had. And the food is incredible. I'm not going to show you too much of the food, more really about the ship. But I would say if you're a foodie, this is your cruise line. Like, everything was included, and I'm going to show you some of the parts of that as well. This is a little footage of the atrium area, I would call it, where you could hang out. There's a lot of things going on in this area where you could just hang out. There was the draft house right there, and then the ice cream shop was up there as well. I honestly didn't like those stairs. I thought they were a lot of work, but it's just the way that they were set up. It's like double stairs, so if you've had alcohol, it's not my favorite. But they were very nice looking. Who this ship is for, I'm going to go over that a little bit, but I loved it personally for myself, and I have cruised almost every single cruise line. So for me, I do go on a lot of the family ships with our child, but if I just want an adult vacation to relax, this would definitely be one of my top choices. And I would say this is what makes a Virgin Voyages different. Not only is it a foodie cruise, which there you can see Gumbay, that is their Korean barbecue house, which was really awesome. But just the relaxing atmosphere of this ship, what makes it different. So food and relaxation, if that is what you're looking for, this is your ship. Now, this is Scarlet Night. It was super fun. They had a party out there at the pool deck. There's things happening all around the ship. So we went to one bar, and it had like some kind of charade thing going on. And so they just had little activities everywhere, which was just like a really fun adult night. And most people did dress up in red. So please make sure that you bring something red for this event, because as you can see out there, there was a lot of red. So I wore jeans and a red top. With Virgin, you really don't have to dress up if you don't want to. If you want to be all dressy, you can. But I felt like this was the most casual cruise I've ever been on. I didn't bring anything fancy, and I felt very, okay to be around the ship at any time in those clothes. So definitely something where, again, casual atmosphere, very relaxing cruise. This was my favorite restaurant, Razzle Dazzle. This is their vegan restaurant. I'm not vegan. I loved it. Maybe I'll convert now. I seriously had such an amazing experience here. The breakfast was amazing. Avocado toast, do not miss that. And do not miss that watermelon. That was incredible. I also loved, they had special juices in here. I got an orange carrot ginger. That was a fee, but I loved it. It was nice and refreshing, and that's what we had for breakfast. So if you really want a light breakfast, this is a great place to go. all they had other things as well, but that avocado toast, and I wish I had a picture of the watermelon. That is seriously, I want more of that. Someone tell me how they made that. This is for lunch. We went on the naughty list. That's a chicken sandwich, so they do have some meat items. I had a salad, and then for dessert we had milk and cookies, and I don't know what kind of milk that was. It was obviously probably almond or something like that. It was delicious. So again, great restaurant on board. I loved it. And this is Bimini. This is their private beach club that they rent out for the day. It is used by other hotels and other cruise lines. In fact, other cruise lines do charge you to go to this. But with Virgin, again, it's included in your fee. It was a rainy day, but we still had a great time at Bimini. We were the first cruise to actually be rained on. And again, it was warm enough. We went out in the water. I love the size of this. You can see the ocean right there. It wasn't a large place. It was large enough. Like, it was big, but you could get to the ocean really quickly. It wasn't like a tram system or anything, massive. And the food was really good on here. Do not miss the rum cake. That was off the charts, but definitely an elegant kind of food on Bimini. This is one of the first shows, entertainment on this cruise. So a little different than other cruise lines. It's not a show every night. I felt like maybe there was, but I just didn't notice it in the app. I would say they do need to work on that app because it was hard to find things. This is one of the best shows on here to definitely get tickets, dual reality, and I'll give you a little tip on how to get tickets. Work on this while you're waiting for your COVID test. So if you're watching this during COVID, you can actually hit the Wi-Fi while you're waiting. And that's what I did. I got all my shows done while we were waiting for our test. And so I was good to go. With a Romeo and Juliet kind of show, great ending, very emotional. This one definitely do not miss. I thought it was great. And I love this venue. It actually changes depending on what they're doing. So they have the audience on both sides of the theater. And then I went there again and we're all on one side of the theater. So I like that how it conforms to whatever it needs to be. But again, dual reality, I think you should not miss this. It was great. And then here's a little bit more about the ship here. I actually didn't hang out here. And this thing, I don't know. It wasn't comfortable. I would not put that on another ship. This is one of the nice little bars you could hang out in. But my favorite was Social Club. So this one was really cool. Had an arcade that was free. It had a lot of like nostalgia food, like pretzels and hot dogs and stuff like that. And all this candy is free. Cake pops, no charge. Again, I love that everything is included for mostly on this cruise. Casino is very tiny, but I really didn't use it. I was just enjoying the ship. Do not miss this. This is ultimate here. The VHS class exercise, go to that. And then this is another tip too. Do not miss tea time. It was $19 a person. I think it was like 30 something if you wanted champagne, but we really enjoyed this. Again, it was very relaxing and super cute. I mean, that's probably the best tea time I've ever had. And I've been on British ships. That was pretty nice. This is my favorite place to hang out. You'll hear this in other videos, called the Dock House. It is in the back of the ship. It had a great sangria. I love the sangria. I had a bed. We were going to take naps in our room. And I said, no, let's go to the Dock House. I'm telling you, that day bed, you can fall right asleep too. And then it had these little tapas there and they brought it on a tray. My drink never spilled. It was very safe to do it. And we stayed out there all the way till sunset. So go later in the day and grab yourself a day bed. Our ship was not at capacity. It was pretty easy to get one. However, depending on the cruise, it could be busy out there. And I think it's going to be one of the most popular places on the cruise ship. It was one of those areas where it's really ocean focused, and I liked that. This is a group performing in the middle of kind of like the atrium area. So they just randomly show up. Sometimes there was theater acts here too. It was great. I just wish I'd known they were coming. I think I would have probably sat down and watched them. This is Puddles. Now, so this is one that was interesting. It was a show. He's from America's Top Talent. Someone tell me in the comments who he's from. Anyways, I didn't know who he was. And so I didn't get tickets because it looked like a sad clown. So I'm like, no, I'm not going to go. And then one of my agent friends says, oh, no, he's famous. Let's go see him. He was amazing. And I don't know if he'll be on your ship, but he was great. Again, I don't watch the TV show he was on, but great performer. And one of the things that, in fact, he got a standing ovation on this. Now, I put this in the video because this is actually a guy from the audience. And I put him on here because People wonder, what age is this cruise line for? Is it just for millennials? Who is it for? I mean, he was having a blast. And I will tell you, the person who's going to like this cruise is someone who likes the adult only, who likes relaxing, who likes food, who likes to have a good time. I don't think that's an age. You know, you could be 75 and be on the ship and enjoy it. You could be 25 and hate it. I really feel like it depends on what you like to do on a cruise. If you want relaxing and you want that adult environment, this definitely is something you may want to do. I did go some other shows as well. I went to, what was it called? It was like an adult show, Never Sleep Alone. I didn't put any video footage up due to its adultness, but that was good as well. And then we're back here at the atrium. I'm showing you a little bit of the pools, the jacuzzis. I know people complain online about the pools. You know, ours wasn't at capacity. They were fine. I got a hot tub, no problem. This was our last night. This band was amazing. I'm going to hit their name in the comments. I'm in the description. But we had such a great time on this cruise. You know, 4 days, 100% vaccinated, PCR test getting on. None of us, mostly 90% probably didn't wear a mask for the first time in 2 years with 4 days on the cruise. We had a great time. And, you know, I felt like that was the safest I'll ever be. So, you know, let's go enjoy our time. And so I really love that they didn't require masks. I'm going to other cruise ships that do, but I felt like this one was pretty safe on how they did the whole PCR. And then obviously they do require 100% vaccination right now. And again, that's another reason that I love them so much. Now I'm going to show you a little bit about the gyms. So this is another thing that is very different on Virgin Voyages, Scarlet Lady, that other cruise lines do not have. They all have gyms, but nothing like they had it. It was really centered around health and exercise on this cruise. So if you wanted to go to like a bungee exercise class, it was included. The VHS, you know, class that was just amazing funny. It was no charge, and that's very uncommon in this industry. Typically, you pay for those kind of classes. They had teeter-totters on here. They had different kind of bouncy things outside. They had a boxing ring outside. You can see both sides of the gym here. Again, it was very central to being healthy. This is really about, I'm going to call Virgin Voyages, no one else has called it this, but I'm calling it like a fancy hotel. Like, you are floating hotel here. You have everything that they offer in a hotel, but it doesn't have all that, you know, cruise stuff on it. There were some activities, you know, especially in the game area, like a social club. I saw some adults playing Chutes and Ladders and wine, and I thought that was hilarious. So you have that too. But again, I think this ship really is for that person who wants to relax. I don't want to go to a towel animal class. I loved this. This is the galley, not a buffet. It's a little different. You're going to have choice versus just, you know, random. This was my last meal on the cruise. My last thing was like a really good dessert, and that's at the wake. So I hope you liked our video. Thank you so much for watching.